Right. So I would like to understand from the IBS team, the session with Rishabh. How did it go yesterday? I couldn't get a chance to get a feedback from you.
Yes, well, good sir.
Yeah. So you were able to learn something?
Yes, sir.
Great. In fact, Rishabh was also not doing well, and he was also very kind to still come and spend time. So great. Let's look at some of your work. So we'll start with you, Anvesh. Let's quickly take a look at your work in the terms of carousel and post which you might have created.
1 minute.
Sure. Or how about it, we do it this way. First, let me share some value here, and then we'll get back to the work, to the review part. Yeah. So let's go it this. Let's do it this way. So let me share my screen, and today, here we go. We will try and take a look at how the how is this concept of pixel implemented in Facebook. The other day, we had taken a quick look, very cursory glance at where a pixel was and how could we where could we use the pixel, right? So normally it is used to see how many people have come and visited the page. It is also used to see if we want to track some events. And today we will try to take a look. We will be taking a look at how this pixel is created. In the Facebook, this is your home page. And in the home page, we have this, just a second, I'll just cross check. We have this thing here, which is called the Meta Business Suite. So I would recommend that while you are taking a look here, please explore as many things as possible. Maybe you guys have already explored, then it is a good thing already. And here is this Ads Manager. So we can take a look at this Ads Manager is there, marketplaces for selling something or buying something, uh, feeds, groups, videos, reels, all these stuffs are there. For our purpose, we will be looking at what is this Ads Manager. Let's click on this Ads Manager. Right? So in the Ads Manager, essentially there is an hierarchy, right? Just like what is an hierarchy? It's like a pyramidal structure wherein at the lowest end of the pyramid is an ad, which is the normal ad which we take a look at. Yeah, so these are the ads which we see in our Facebook page. Uh, we see, right? Please come and look at this webinar, or join, purchase this book, or purchase this product. So that is the ad. Then we have slightly above the ads, multiple ads comprise a singular ad set, right? So in a singular ad set, we could have a few chunk of ads added. And if we want to run a campaign, then there are at the top of the hierarchy is the campaign, wherein we can have multiple ad sets over there. Now, why is this hierarchy needed? In the first place, we have to take a top-down approach, meaning to say, we have to first decide what do we want? What is the purpose for which we want? What is the purpose uh, for my business? Okay, forget even social media and offline and online, all that. What is the purpose of my business to achieve in the next 1 month? So let's say we are launching a product, say we are in the POC stage, remember? So we are in the POC stage, and we want to run, instead of making sales, we would be wanting to run some uh, awareness campaigns in the public, right? So offline is one medium already we know, and online is the other one. So the campaign goal is decided, and from the top we understand that, okay, my campaign is going to be running, going to be running towards achieving the goal of having increasing the awareness campaign, and in the process we have to quantify. So running an awareness campaign is a very subjective thing, right? But how many people do we want to reach? That is quantitative, right? So we want to quantify that how many people do we actually want to reach through our campaigns. So we will say that, hey, I mean, we would want to run our campaign across and reach maybe five, 50,000 people. And then we say that this 50,000 will be spread across different cities in Telangana. Then we also realize that this product could also have does also have a market in Maharashtra, and I would like my awareness campaign to reach 1 lakh people in specific cities in Maharashtra. Then I would also want in certain other cities. Also, then I want to I uh, specify that I my campaign should be reaching the a specific profile. I am not My product is not for everyone. Let's say my product is suiting for family of 4, or my product is a bachelor product meant for bachelors, or my product is suitable for people in a specific income range. Above that or below that, maybe people will not purchase. Maybe it's a premium product, so that is the range. All these things are specified beforehand, right? So once they are specified, then we come to the top of the pyramid, which is the campaign. We come to Facebook, we say that, okay, now we want to run a campaign whose objectives are specified, right? Whose objectives are specified. In this campaign, I would like to run quite a few ad sets, right? So my ad sets, some of these ad sets may be running towards a different profile. Some of these ad sets may be running for slightly different persona profiles. So I want to have separate ad sets. Why not all of them have together? Why not? I can run the Telangana ads with the Maharashtra ads with the Delhi ads. Why not? Any answers if you can specify? Any guesses?
Hello, sir. This is Rakesh.
Yeah, Rakesh, please.
Sir, we have to create a different ad sets so that we can see which ad sets perform well and which ad sets perform not. Like we have to see which type of ad set perform. Like See, if we create a Telangana with a
Mhm,
with location Telangana, and if also create a location ad set with Hyderabad,
mhm.
so we can test that which one is going better, so that in the next stage, if we run a similar campaign, we should use if Hyderabad campaign is doing better, then
Mhm.
we can continue with Hyderabad.
Good point. Now I have a next
Sir, can
question.
I add one point?
Oh, my dear, please do that by all means. Likita, right?
Yes, sir.
Likita, please add.
And also, sir, Telangana is a South India, and also we have to do in language issue also is there.
Yes.
In Delhi, there is only Hindi. We have to communicate in campaign.
Mhm,
We use Telugu also in South India.
mhm.
So we have to do different ad sets, so that which is working good, or then we have to do for everything.
Your point is absolutely correct right now, Likita. And I would now like to give, and so 2 points have been made already. One is about the how well the ad performs, and second is that there could be different language issues. So we have to design the ads differently. I guess that's what you are referring to, right, Likita?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Got it. So I will touch upon that second point. For the, I would like to revert to the first point of Rakesh, that how well the ad is performing. So apart from Rakesh and Likita, I would like to hear from someone else that when we say that how well the ad is performing, we need to quantify it, right? So how should we quantify this ad? Take any sample and example and just give it to me. Anyone apart from Rakesh and Likita. Question is, how do we quantify the performance of an ad?
By number of views, number of likes and comments for the particular views,
Very
particular
close.
post.
Very close. Very close.
Sir, by the number of interactions.
Very close, Anvesh. Yes. Some more. I think picture is worth 1,000 words. So, all right. Okay. So we are looking at a pyramid here, right? So this pyramid, at the top of the pyramid, we had said that the top of the pyramid, let's take this pyramid, has certain objective which we have already identified, right? We have already identified the objective here. Objective is to, for example, in our case, if the product is in POC stage, then we want to increase the awareness. So how do we quantify? The objective is at the top of the pyramid is the campaign objective, which is how much is my reach. So while I am creating the awareness, the number of interactions on the post, likes, comments are very true. At the same point in time, normally for each of these ads which we run, we specify a link, a URL, which takes the audience who is going to interact with our ad to a certain landing page. So how many people are coming to my landing page? In this case, could be another objective, isn't it? Slightly more finer objective would be after coming to this landing page. Let's pick, let's say another objective which we can say is after coming to the landing page, how much time are they spending on the landing page? This could be another finer level of objective identification. Say I came to the landing page in 5-7 seconds, I moved out. Compared to someone who came to the landing page, who watched this entire video of 7 to 8 minutes they have invested, then they spend some more time, and finally, and then they move out, right? So this kind of identification can also be very useful. So these are the objectives which we can have which we can beforehand identify and specify, and then we keep monitoring in the ad set. Great. Next comes the level of ads, and this is here where part of what Likita mentioned right now gets applied. So part of what Likita said gets applied to ad sets, and part what she said gets applied to ads. Now, let's say we are running the ad set in Telangana, an ad set in Telangana, and it's in Hyderabad to be more specific. And the question here is, shall we run a single ad in the ad set, or a smarter marketing guy comes and says, hey, you know what? I don't know beforehand that which kind of an ad is going to perform well. Each ad has certain images, has headlines, had captions, right? So I would like to play around with quite a few of them. So I would say that I would want to run the 5 different kind of ads, and that's the maximum right now, which we can run in an ad set. So I would like to run 5 different ad sets right now, and let the URL be the same. Let everyone land over here. That part I'm okay, right? Let everyone land over here, right? But I would like to try out with 5 different permutation combinations, 5 different combinations of images, headlines, captions. So that way, if we are running an ad in Telugu itself, I would like to try out, let's say if I have to try out a scenery image ad, let's say, then I would try out 3 different sceneries of Telangana. One could be a Charminar, another could be an high tech. So those of you who are not from aware of from Hyderabad thing, so Charminar, Hyderabad, high tech, these are iconic features of Hyderabad, cyber towers. So I would like to have 3 different pictures in 3 different ads. My caption would also be slightly different, and my headline also I want to play out. So all these combinations can be played out over here. Now, while we say that, okay, fine, and today we'll not discuss how to create these ads. Is this just to give you an overview that how is this hierarchy related? Now, say we want to, okay, fine. Say you are able to create an ad, and now you want to monitor the performance. But before even you could run the ad out there, we would like to have certain tools, certain monitoring tools in place. And what are those monitoring tools? The pixels in the Facebook case, and uh, tags in the Google tag case. All right. So what we need to do here is there are quite a lot of things over here. Account overview, since we are at it, very quickly I will touch upon them. Account overview tells me what is the basically I have, how does my account look like, how many campaigns I'm running, what is the balance in my account, how much has been spent, etc. So here you see amount spent is everything is over here. Uh, then you can go to each of the campaigns, and in each of the campaigns you can touch edit each of these campaigns here by clicking over here. So you can, if you want, you want to edit the name, you can edit if you want to edit the entire campaign itself, you can edit the campaign by providing the different settings. We'll be touch as promised, we will be touching upon these. Yeah. So editing can be done. You can have ads reporting here. So you can specify your audience. Right, let it come. There are different settings on advertisement. There is an events manager, which we will also touch upon. So this is the ads manager here on the Facebook. Yeah. So here we can have a total understanding of this ad report. What is the different, how much is my people are I'm able to reach? What is the impression? Impression is, as we said, that people looking at it. What is the frequency, attribution setting? All these things are viewed under ads reporting. As the name says, it's a report. We can specify the audience, right? We can have the billings and the payments part set up. So here, as you can see, I have added actually 3 pages from our product. The landing pages. 3 of them I have put over here, and in order to for these to be tracked. Okay, so then we have events manager, and this is where I would like to draw your attention today. So we go to events manager. And here are these data sources, custom conversions, and partner integrations. For now, we will look at this data sources here, right? So this 3 triangle thing, if you see the 3 dots, this is the data sources. I'll click on this. And this here, I had already created a pixel. So my account names and pixel name here, it is written. I can, if there are multiple pixels, you can search and you can select one of these. If you want, you can edit this pixel in a slightly better way, since I'm having just a single pixel. But I think there's a good point that I would say that Gen AI for Gen Z pixel, right? So I will say this pixel is meant for that. Uh, it didn't get reflected. Gaurav Kumar's pics. Yep. I'll have to check this part why it's not editable here. I'll have to check this part, my dear. Let me make a note of it. Okay. So as is evident, I had never tried editing this part. I have left it as is. So I'll have to work on this part. Then here, as we had seen the other day, each pixel has an ID, which is written by this this 09745. All this one is the ID. I have associated a website for this pixel, which means that anything which is having this website name and any further paths, meaning to say techforgenz.com oblique thank you page, techforgenz.com oblique web registration page, techforgenz.com oblique lead collection, anything .html, whatever. So all these pages, this pixel needs to be will be tracking, right? Then it offers this feature of manage the integrations. So I can add this to another website if there is a need to, but I would not want that right now because I prefer to have one pixel for one business, right? And in my case, in our case, the business is this website which we are having. Here we can set some kind of an event if we want to set up the event tool to track some particular events. Like for example, in our case, we may want to see how many people are getting registered. So here, for example, let's give this website. Right. So this is the place where I want people to land. To add standard events and parameters without the need to code. So this is the website which you can add over here. Currently, I have already added. So this is, and once you click over here, it will open the website. Very quickly, I'll show it to you. This is my company website, and this is the landing page, right? And I have added this. I'll show you later. I have added this code everywhere. Now, here it starts. Currently, it says there are no events found on this page. Right? So meta event setup. So, and I'll say finish the setup, right? So the setup is done. No event have been added or changed. In case there is an event which needs to be added or changed, yes, then it will be specifying the same to me over here. We can, just before going out, we can also test some events in the events manager. If we want, to try out some things at our end, we can test out certain events ourselves. Now, let's look at this particular thing. Let's say if we are wanting to share, create connect to a new data source, then this is the place you can select the web app. Normally CRM and all for bigger companies, it is super helpful. For us, it is currently not needed. We can connect our website to share any kind of an event right now with us. So go to overview and I'll go to your here is the data sources. Okay, we are back to this data sources here. Now at this place, let's say we are by God's blessing, one of you want to become a freelancer, and instead of working with one company, you want to work with multiple companies. What you can do is at that point in time, or let's say your company itself has got multiple products, multiple businesses. There is this thing here called create. So what you can do is you can create all these kinds of different ad custom conversion over here. We can have these specific tools. So when we speak about some custom conversions, it means that let's say we are running an ad, right? And we want to, we have a specific event in our mind. In our case, this is the specific, landing page, right? This is our first goal, but this is not the conversion goal. Conversion will happen. Difference between the landing page over here and the conversion page is this. Let's look at this. So I have prepared a landing page where people will land after watching my ad. Over here, I want them to take an action. For that, I have created so many CTA buttons. So once a person clicks on this CTA, they are taken to a separate page. And this is this page. So I will put in my details and I will say click here to enroll. And this is the place which once a person reaches after going through the last two web pages, landing page, then filling in the form on the opt-in page and coming over here, this is my conversion. And this is what I will call conversion. And this is what we need to create we need to specify as part of custom conversion. So here is this, okay, data source. Here it has changed apparently. There it's the same ID. I just wanted to show this to you. Actually, please remember this. This web ID starts with 1352, ends with 9745, right? 1352 starts with, 9745 ends with. And if we look Gaurav Kumar's pics, it's 1352 start with, 9745 ends with. Just that it is not displaying over here, and I'll not break my head over this now. I'll cancel what I have written in my notebook. So it is updating it, just that over here it doesn't show this. It is definitely shown over here whenever we are, and there is a single pixel here. I mean, just to be very sure that you guys, we are all on the same page. There are no other pixels. Over here also it mentions Gen AI for Gen Z webinar pics, but here it says Gaurav Kumar's pics. So I'm not going to break my head on that. Here we can specify this custom conversion. And I would say that, let's say I want any kind of URL traffic over here, then I can mention this, that, okay, all kind of URL traffic I would be looking for. And the custom conversion must meet any of these rules. Please note here, normally, I would go ahead and if I am very specific, I will just provide, which is this thank you page, web registration thank you page. So I will just provide this one over here. So I would say URL. There are three options here. Okay, in URL also there are a few options like a referring domain, event parameters, none of our business right now. I would say there are three options here: contains, doesn't contain, and equal. Doesn't contain is not much of value, but there is normally wherein I have seen people getting confused between contains and equal. Shall we write equals here? What happens is if you write equals over here and let's say you mention this URL, then what happens is each time only if someone visits this page, and if this is equals, only then it will be counted as a visit. Only then the URL traffic is counted by this custom conversion. In our case, what do we want? We want anyone who is coming to techforgenz.com, option 1, anyone who is coming to techforgenz.com and all its paths, techforgenz.com oblique registration, tech.genz.com oblique lead collection, tech.genz.com oblique thank you page, any of them I want it to be tracked. In that case, the right option is contains. Number one. Number two, also I want you to note here, even if what happens is, let's say you put this particular thing over here and you go back. Let's say my conversion is, I will only count the custom conversion when someone reaches, I am interested only if someone reaches my thank you page. Otherwise, I'm not interested. Let's say one fine day you say that I only want that. In this case, once you say this web registration thank you, if you say equals, then what happens? Many a times it happens that at this page, there is an extra slash at the end, which is put by this browser, right? So if there is this extra slash at the end, you will still land up in the same page, the thank you page, but that visit will not be counted over here if it is equals. So we definitely need to write contains. Please mark this as a very important thing. This is one place where people sometimes goof up and they miss the conversions and all this important thing which we discussed in the beginning, that the objective of the pyramid, the objective of the campaign is defined beforehand. That objective itself we is being met, but we are not able to monitor. And if we are not able to monitor and record, we are missing that information, and we may be getting some good results, but what will end up having is we may take a wrong decision at the top. We may say, as a marketing manager, you may say that, hey, you know what, results are not coming, so we need to tune the campaign. However, there were people here who were ready to purchase your product. So please ensure that you are taking care of these minor hacks, but very important ones. Right now, I'm not running a just a second, Sharon, I'll come to you. Right now, I'm not running an ad. If you want to put a conversion value, let's say you want 100 rupees or 200 rupees for a maximum conversion to happen, you can specify. I am not running ad right now. And I would not like to put this any kind of clicks over here. Normally, I don't do that otherwise also. So I'm going to cancel it right now because I'm running this pixel for a different objective. But this is just to show you how you can create and add pixel for any kind of a traffic, not create. Creating part I'm coming and touch. Yes, Charan.
Sir, in the previous link, we seen the equal and not equal. I mean, contains and equal. In which scenario it will useful for using the option doesn't include?
Okay, doesn't include part. So let's say you are from the same domain name, you are running two different products. Okay, so one of the products, it starts with like this, techforgenz.com oblique product one, and the pages for that are techforgenz.com slash product one. Let me type it in over here. techforgenz.com slash product one. And then besides this, you have got three pages. Let's say webinar.html. Then you have got second is uh, registration.html. Third is thank you.html, right? And then you have got a product two, for which again you have got webinar.html and registration.html, and the third is thank you.html. So for the same techforgenz.com, you have got product two and product one. For product two, you have got three pages. For product one, you have got three pages. Let's say the team, the company has got two different divisions who are monitoring product one and product two separately. In your case, your responsibility is product two. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come here and you're gonna say that, okay, where is this? But before that, an important point. But let's say that everyone, the path of the funnel which has been designed is such that everyone first lands here, then he or she takes a call whether to purchase product one or product two. You would have seen, right? For example, a particular company is giving out two products. One is at a basic product with some limited features. Second, with a higher end product, premium product with higher price tag. Same page you would have seen, right? Two different blocks. You would have seen it actually, right? I think I had also implemented it at one point in time. Let me see if I can quickly show that to you. Go back. Here, no, go back. Yep. Let me quickly check this. All right. Ignore it. I'm just opening something. I want to show you that such that we have this webinar. So let's say there is this PPT which I had created, in which I had offered them two values, rather three values there, yeah. And let's say you are responsible for only one of those product tracking, product sales, webinar, whatever, all the campaigns for that particular product. Then in that specific case, you will say that landing page is going to be the same. So I would include techforgenz.com, but I will exclude all pages with techforgenz.com/product one. And if there is a product 3, I will exclude all pages which are including techforgenz.com/product 3. All right. So, so that is the scenario wherein it should be used. Let me see. Okay. This scenario you would have seen at multiple places. So when you buy a basic license, middle, slightly higher license, and then a premium license, right? So let's say you are responsible for product 1 and not for product 2 and product 3. Then you will exclude, but everyone has to come on the same landing page. So this is part of same landing page, for example. Then you will have to exclude. Am I able to answer your question?
Yes, sir, I understood. Sir, is it possible to put multiple constraints, like multiple options?
Okay.
What you said is understood, but in this
Right.
pixel, it is available or not available? I don't know.
Okay, so what you can do over here is you can say URL contains, let's say techforgenz.com. I'll add this and then I'll delete it. It equals, let's say it equals tech4genz, but it does not contain techforgenz.com/product1. Let's say you're responsible for product 2, so I will say not for product 1 and does not contain techforgenz.com/product 3. All right, so this way, once I say create, I am good for this. Okay, but for right now, I'm going to cancel this. Does this answer your question that you can equal for something,
Yes,
but
sir,
you
sir.
can instead
Yes,
of
sir.
equal, you can say contains also, so you can play around with this.
Yes, sir, sir. Understood.
All right, so I'll cancel this because I'm running something already.
Sir, I have one more doubt, sir.
Yeah, please ask.
Sir, in this URL part, we should add all this, the website which you have shown, text. Sir, can you open that website which we have created?
This is my landing page where I want people to land. Yes. Is this the one?
Sir, yes, sir. As in the first thing, we can keep this URL. This URL we should add. Then after opening this, they will be registering. Then also we should add that URL also, no, sir?
Okay. If you want to add for, okay, so let's, I do understand where you are coming from. Let me clear that part. There are two parts. One part is about the number of views which I'm having, right? So I created an ad. I gave money to Facebook. Facebook presented it to 1,000 people as per its claim. How many people clicked on that ad and came here? So that will count as the number of views, which you are seeing over here. Here, you see, these are the number of views which are happening. Okay. Second thing is, please note, this is second thing, and a separate thing is how many people take action. They click here, they go and register, and they finally come to the thank you page. Okay, the thank you page. Once I register, we come to the coming to that thank you page is something which is called conversion. And this conversion is separate from someone just coming and visiting the landing page. The conversion part, if we want to create a conversion part, that is something which we can create over here. I will say I am only interested in a custom conversion, and here I will say contains my only thank you page. I'm not interested in anything else.
Sir, conversion part means people are coming to the website and filling the details for the, I mean, like showing interest to register for the webinar.
Correct. Yes, absolutely. So this, once they have reached on this part of the funnel, remember the funnel had three parts, right? So first it came to the landing, then registration, then thank you. So top part of the funnel was this one. I am interested to know the number of views. For that purpose, I will add pixel code to my this page, right? Whether you have done in WordPress or in my case, I use a different platform. I'll add it, but I also want to monitor how many conversions are happening. And please note, please note, uh, for any company going forward, I mean, I would propose this. I mean, your marketing managers in those companies may have a different view. You should listen to that also. But my philosophy is that we should always spend money for conversions. I am not interested in how many people are coming to my landing page. I want Facebook to optimize its ad. It has its own MLAI algorithms. Optimize my ad using its algorithm to maximize the conversion, which is this. I want this. I don't care about the number of this thing coming over here. In some cases, some scenarios, people may say that, hey, just for awareness I'm running, I'm not much interested. I just want maximum impressions. Yes, in those cases, conversion is not much needed. I just want to optimize the traffic views. That's okay. Okay. So once we are designing the campaign in the top of the pyramid itself, we should be very clear that what is it which my management is wanting. Right?
Sir, this is Rakesh here.
Yeah, Rakesh, please.
Yes, sir. Yeah, if I am working as a freelancer, okay, so I have to manage multiple social media handles. So this is suppose this is your business. I want to create another pixel for another business. So how to create this, sir?
You
Is
can,
it possible?
of course, of course. So what you need to do, there is a process in Facebook. What you can do is you can ask that person, let's say you are working with Syrup and you are working with another company also. So what you can ask us is that I need to grant you control for this ad manager page. So what you can do is you can create a pixel on my ad manager, and then you can go and you can create a pixel on their ad manager as well. So you can certainly do that. Definitely it is possible.
Okay, sir.
Alternatively, there is another route wherein we can grant you the access, okay, and using a single platform, you can get access to both our business pages, and you can start running the campaigns. That's also one way possible.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Sure. So here we are, and events manager. Okay, so this is the thing which we are currently looking at. So is the same, very, very limited. A partner integration is something which I myself also have not tried a lot because of my limited needs. But you should try this out. It gives an option to integrate with other managers. I use Google Tag Manager only, but there are a whole bunch of other options depending on the budget from the company. If say someone wants that, I want to integrate my tracking also. Let's say I am going also registered with bookmyshow.com or eventbrite.com, and I'm hosting an event, right? So I would want to get understanding of how many people are landing to my website using this Eventbrite link. So you can have an integration done wherein you can monitor it using the Eventbrite part. So that is also possible. as I said, we are a startup and we don't have that much budget to spend on this. Right. So I'm not working on this. Conversion API, I'll be touching upon it certainly. Yeah. So this is something which I'll definitely touch upon. Okay, so that is it for now. And yeah, I would say that's it for now.
Sir,
This monitoring part I had already showed to you the other day. Yeah.
sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah, please, Prajesh.
Sir, in partners integrations, what can you explain once again, sir? What is it?
Of course, my dear. So once we are running an advertisement, that is definitely Facebook. I am giving money to Facebook and Facebook runs the advertisement. It gives us tools to track it. But I am a social media conscious person and Facebook is not the entire world for me. I am also going to launch a campaign on Google using SEO. I am also going to tie up with certain event managers. For example, book my show. Let's say my business is into hosting events, right? And to be specific, let's say I am a music company, right? And I keep hosting music festivals. So my business is also running ads on Facebook, such that to make people aware who are on Facebook to come and visit my show. I also want to run campaigns on Google. I am also tied up with Book My Show or eventbrite.com. And I want to know that how much is the traffic I am getting from each source. So I have a budget of, let's say, 10 lakh rupees. 3 lakh I am spending on Google campaigns, 3 lakh I am spending on Facebook, 3 lakh I am spending on, 4 lakh I'm spending on Eventbrite. Once I get the results, then I would have multiple multiple graphs like this, right? And I would like to see that whether my 3 lakhs spent on Google, so one graph will be for Google, second graph will be for Facebook, third graph will be for Eventbrite. And you'll be able to see after the integration is done, you will be able to take a look at all the three graphs and then you can take a call that, okay, 10 lakhs I have spent, or let's say I started with 30,000 and the remaining 5 lakh if I have to spend, where shall I spend? So you can take a call on that, right? So once you see that maximum results are coming from Google, fair enough, it makes sense to go and spend a larger budget to Google and a slightly smaller budget to Eventbrite and Facebook. That's what the partner integrations do.
Understood, sir.
Yeah. I'll tell you where I use the partner integration. For example, this is the Flexi funnel which I use for my purpose. I go here and this is a platform specific, but certainly you will be needing to use these kind of things as well. Yeah, once you join a company. So what I go here is there are these different integrations which are offered by the platform. So let's say I want to have a funnel wherein I want to run automated webinar. Let's say I want to run, for example, payment gateways. So I have already done these integrations already I have done, right, with different payment interfaces. There is this conversions API, I will touch upon them as I mentioned. Domains, so I have done my domain with Hostinger. So that integration I have done here. Email campaigns once I'm running, right? So there are a lot of email campaign tools like active campaigns and all. So this is different, but there is something here, I guess, autoresponder. So here I have not connected, but here I intend to connect an autoresponder once we have a good amount of email collected, wherein this integration will help us reach the external world with automated emails integrated over there. So I intend to use these active campaigns for this. So this is where I use, and this is the business side of Facebook, where it offers. Yeah. So Shopify, you could be selling your product on Shopify, WooCommerce, all these you can track over here. There's a whole bunch of things, I guess. Yeah, whole bunch of things which you can track. So I hope you guys get a chance to work at some very big company. I sincerely wish, not hope, I sincerely wish, and then you'll be getting a chance to explore more. This essentially, these would be mostly, stay informed a bit in advance. These would be mostly a code, small code, which you need to just copy paste. For example, here in my case, I got this pixel code from Facebook. And what I did is I went to my particular project here. I think that I showed to you, but still, in case not, I'll just show it once again. And in the beginning, let's say I've got a lot of pages here. Okay, let it come. I've got a lot of pages over here, right? As you can see in the left bar, a lot of pages over here. So one option is that I go and integrate my pixel code individually. This has a beautiful feature in this thing wherein I say general code, and my entire pixel code I have pasted over here in the head, and entire this meta pixel code, if you see, I have pasted it over here. And by pasting here in the project settings, it gets and posted on all these pages here. So this saves me time, right? Okay. And what is there in this pixel code? Let's take a very quick look. Very quick look. I don't want to explain to you guys codings and all that, but if you see, one, it contains the pixel ID, which is important. Second is I want to specify that what do I want to track right now, right? So is there any specific event which I want to track, or is there something else which I want to track? Currently, for me, the major goal is how many people are coming to the page views. That is where I'm interested, because I'm writing creating and posting on so many Facebook posts, Facebook groups. So I am also trying to run a very small campaign through my known circle on the WhatsApp. So I want to know how many people are actually coming. What is my page view which is happening right now? So I mentioned that what do I want to monitor, the track, and page view is one option which I have given. It can be some event conversion, some other events as well. So this is what, and this is the second pixel code. So this pixel is essentially, okay, I'll tell you the reason for this, why I have created. Maybe this helps you. So I have two accounts, right? So one is let's go to this page. Okay, so here it's so one is my personal profile. Let's not look at the account. In fact, I got confused. One is my profile, personal profile, and the second I have created is the business profile, which is a techforgenz.com. Yeah, so this is my business profile, Tech for Gen Z, and this is my personal profile. Gaurav Kumar is my personal, Tech for Gen Z is the business. What I have done is, okay, that page is gone, but I think it's here. What I've done is I've created two separate pixels, one in techforgenz.com and one is in my personal profile. Now, many a times I have heard from my gurus that unknowingly also, even though you think that you are doing the right thing, but because there are so many policies of Facebook you may not know of, for some reason, I may have violated some policy. And in that case, I may not want and what happens is, as part of that violation, the account gets blocked. And I have created this account, let's say after I'm working very good for 1 year, it's working good. I have got, 5,000, 10,000 followers, and suddenly it goes blocked. My God, I am in soup. So what do I do with my ads, right? So it is here that I think I had addressed that. Have one thing over here, another business page, add a pixel from that business page and keep tracking and run the ads from that business page itself. Now, why I'm having my business page also here, why I'm having my pixel also over here is, but for some reason, let's say if this account gets blocked, I still have continuous data from my pixel, and I have data from this pixel also. So I know what kind of ads I will be running, which kind of ads are going to perform better. So this helps me to be not completely at loss. It acts like a beacon for me, right? So that is the reason I have added the pixels, couple of pixels there. You can survive with one also, but that's my personal approach. Yeah. So that completes on the pixel part. And all right, and here we go. So any questions?
Sir,
Yeah, please, Sharon.
sir, how the career options related to this Pixel or any social media managing platforms?
Can you please repeat your question? I couldn't get it.
Sir, is there any roles or positions related to this social media managing platforms like as now I'm doing internship. If I particularly do with the Facebook Pixel part, I can get internship. But is there any jobs or is there any is there will be any further growth for us? Sir?
Uh,
It's related to career, my career goals.
about your
I'm
career?
uh,
Okay, so the question, if I am getting it, please correct me, and we will tune your question to get my understanding so that I can answer appropriately. Is you want to understand that after learning all this social media, Facebook, all this marketing fundamentals, all this uh, exercises which you are doing on Instagram, what is going to be the next career is what you're asking?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So plenty of them, my dear, plenty of them. So first thing which I can immediately think of is there are a lot of startups out there, and there are so many people. If in this ecosystem, startup ecosystem, there are so many people who want to found a company, who have founded a company, and they are outsourcing the work because they are not good at social media, right? And no one can survive without social media, my friends. No one can, right? The best way is that these guys themselves, the founders, should know about social media. But if they are not knowing about social media, because they have so many things at hand, and we really cannot blame them, because as founders, I have been myself, and I know what many things are there at your end, and everything eats up time. There's hardly any time left by the time you hit the bed at night, right? So in those cases, either the founder can have his own social media team where you can apply, number one. Number two, they intend to, many of them, they say that, hey, I would like to outsource it, right? So that is the place wherein you can go and say that, hey, this is my profile, and I have already worked here. I have helped them. You can seek a recommendation. This is my LinkedIn, etc., etc. You can pitch yourself essentially over there and act as a freelancer. Third thing is you yourself can become a freelancer, right? And you can build up a very solid profile on freelance websites like Fiverr, Fiverr, and quite a few, what do you call, freelancer.com is also there. And you can start getting work from there. How it works over there is once you start your profile, you will be at a basic foundation level. You'll be treated as kind of L1 level, level one. Once you finish certain set of projects and get good recommendations from the people to whom you have delivered on those platforms, your level will increase to L2. People will have more faith in working with an L2 guy than an L1 naturally, but people still work with L1 guy because of limitations of budgets. So even you are trying to establish yourself, that guy is also trying, having limited budget. It's a win-win actually for me, right? So you can go and apply at multiple of these websites. You can create your own profile. After a small commission, the entire money is given to you. Certainly, you need to have beforehand, you need to create your own bank accounts and all, like PayPal or Razorpay and all that. Those are 1 to 2 day job. That's all. Yeah, which it takes. Once your documents are ready, certainly. These are the things which you can do. I mean, and for these to happen, I till now I have taught you how to The tools I have taught, for example, landing page, when I have taught you, the thing in my mind was that you could create the landing page for your company or for your own self if you want to be a freelancer, because you want traffic on that page. You want people to come to that page. You want to advertise yourself. So your landing page will be the content of this. I guess I have already taught you how to do this, right? How to build a landing page in a no code platform. I have it on my list and I will teach you before you guys graduate from the internship. Then how do you promote yourself? Each and every exercise, what I am doing right now with you, you will be doing it for yourself if you want to become a freelancer. Or you want to go and approach a company for some work as an organization. There is another thing which you can do is, all of you here, some of you can form a partnership together and you can say that, hey, you know what, I'm naturally, not everyone can be good at everything. Let's face it here. Let's face it. So say someone says that, hey, I'm pretty good at, posts, creatives, infographics, uh, presentations. So I will focus on getting a beautiful landing page done. Let's form a partnership. You become good at launching your own, the advertisements on Facebook and Insta and maybe Google, whatever. And you form a partnership saying that let's first try to get some projects together, okay, with our individual goals set up like this, that my goal will be to set up a fantastic page that if someone comes over here, he or she doesn't go without registering, so it's not going to be a green thing from day one, but slowly it will start becoming green. So you will know where to optimize and all, right? So that is another way wherein you can form a partnership and you can project yourself as a company and you can start getting a product together, because that way the companies or startups faith also increases, that there are more than one person in the company who can, even if someone falls sick, the other guy can take care of, right? So these kind of things can also be done.
Yes, sir. Now I got the total figure.
Sure. I mean, that's my goal here. I mean, at the end of the day, in my mind, I have this thing that after graduating from this internship, you guys should be potentially capable to do it yourself, and you will not be at the mercy of anyone, that only if I get the job will I be able to feed myself. No. All the tools which you will be learning, you're learning here and you will be learning in the coming days as well, will make you self-independent. That's what my goal is.
Okay, sir. Actually, you shown separate path for us, sir. Separate path means it's a highway for us, sir. If we follow some few steps, maybe our anyway anyone intention is to start and good business. Maybe if we uh, if we do top notch in this ad management, maybe we all together can put an company or startup like.
I do think that. I do think, yes. I mean, that's how this is, you can also treat this as a platform to partner and collaborate together.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Sure, my dear. Uh, any further questions?
Sir, IBS team, I have one doubt, sir.
Yes, my dear friend, please.
Sir, after all this, end we'll be discussing that, sir. We should create a report regarding that. We need company information, sir.
Sorry, I could not get you. What information you need from the company?
Sir, this is an summer internship like that, sir. I mean, maybe
Yes.
so that they had to create some report, sir. One
Okay.
internship report.
Mhm.
So that they have to mention some company details, na sir. When they are established, or what is the company's portfolio like that. To
Got it.
mention
Okay.
the report summary, I mean that internship report.
Is that what you are meaning, Prajesh?
Yes, sir. Can I show the Word document
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
please
it
do that.
will?
I'll stop sharing and let me stop the recording. Just bear with me.